Hi, I'm Nikki. Welcome to my channel where we get nerdy. So, I know I have not posted in a hot minute and I am so sorry. Today I'm going to do my October wrap-up and my tentative November TBR. So, I didn't read a dang thing in October. October is a hard month for me and I don't know why. It always is, like every year. October and I are not friends. So I slumped really hard. And I didn't read anything. So that's my wrap up. I know, I need to do something. So I have technically a punishment for Tabrinko. However, this is like where it just keeps coming. My Tabrinko got ruined. My husband's going to try and fix it for me. So, there's another jab and everything that can go wrong. But I do have prompts right here for Believeathon, which if you do not know what that is, Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin hosts this readathon every year in the month of November. And the whole point of it is to read children's / middle grade novels the whole month, which that will be helpful because I'm hoping that will pull me out of my slump, because they're super easy to just zing right through. So, fingers crossed, we can do that. So, I don't know how many books I'm going to pick, because Gavin actually came up with 30 prompts. There's quite a few here. And I think I might have 30 middle grade books between this shelf, which is a disaster, but it is middle grade. Yeah, if you want to look for proof of the slumpiness, I filmed a book haul like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, and I still haven't uploaded it, if that tells you how October's been. So, and I think I have more middle grade on my bottom shelf back here. So, I have this thing of prompts. I'm going to find something to put them in so that I can draw one out at random. We will see how this goes. And I apologize ahead of time if you hear construction in the background. They're running a natural gas pipeline down my road. So, yeah. We'll pause and I will be right back. Alright. So, we have my dice. Let's find out how many prompts we need to pull. So we have 7 prompts. And we also have the punishment jar. Let's see how mean it's going to be to me. We have reverse double up. So this means that for one prompt, I have to read 2 books. And we will figure out which one that is. So, as we go through, I'll see what we pull, and then we'll pick a second book. Like, that's all I got. So, first prompt we pull is, I don't know what it says. Continue a series. All right, continue a series. You know what? Of my middle grades, I only have 2 series I'm working on. So, One moment. But with that being said, I'm not in the mood for one of them. So we'll go with the one that I think will help me get out of my slump most. And that is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Book 2, The Sea of Monsters. I can't tell you what this book is about without, like, spoiling the first book. But, Percy Jackson is a demigod. Like, that's all I got. Like, that I can tell you. Percy Jackson's a demigod, and he goes to this place called Camp Half-Blood. His father is a Greek god, and something's going on really bad in the world, in his world, and Percy is the one that has to stop it. 100% chosen one trope. There's no debating that. So we'll continue a series with Percy. And next pick is, I keep their stuff together, so hold on. I should have folded them or something so they wouldn't get so stuck together. Which is, what does it say? Read a cover by. Okay. So you have not actually seen me haul this book because of that haul that I haven't uploaded. One moment. So my cover by, at least one of my most recent cover buys, was The Last Fallen Star by Gracie Kim. This is a Rick Riordan Presents, so there is a mythology basis in this book. And it is Korean mythology, which we know I like my Korean dramas and my K-pop. So let's learn more about the Korean culture through their mythology. So it says right here, reading The Last Fallen Star is like taking a course in Korean mythology taught by your favorite teacher ever, while riding a gigantic roller coaster beneath a sky filled with shooting stars. I loved following Riley's thrilling adventures and pass the bulgogi tacos, please. Oh my god. Funny thing, I actually have bulgogi marinating in my fridge for supper tonight. So that's perfect. Alright. So we have our cover by. So we have 5 more pulls to do. And our next pull is to read your most recent purchase. Well, I'm not going to do that because my most recent purchase was Dune Messiah, and I haven't even read the first book. I watched the movie, and I'm like, okay, now I need to read the books. So I have book 1, need to read book 2, but that was my most recent purchase. So let's go with a recent middle grade purchase that wasn't The Last Fallen Star, and that will probably most likely be A Boy Called Christmas by Matt Haig. So Matt Haig wrote The Midnight Library. This is his middle grade series. Yet again, you haven't seen me haul this because it's in the haul that I haven't uploaded. So, an 11-year-old Nicholas named Christmas has received only one toy in his life, a doll carved out of a turnip. But he's happy with his turnip doll and the simple life he in a cottage with his father. When his father goes missing, Nicholas races to the North Pole to save him. Along the way, he befriends a surly reindeer, bests a troublesome troll, and discovers a hidden world of enchantment in a frozen village of Elfhelm. But the elves of Elfhelm have troubles of their own. Christmas spirit and goodwill are an all-time low, and Nicholas must be the only person who can fix things. If only he can reach his father before it's too late. So, and it's short. It looks like a super cute book. And there's like little mini illustrations. So, we shall see. There's book 3. Hey, I rhymed. All right. So, next one we are going to do is what's it say? Read an adventure. Okay. You know what? I am thinking The Lost Hero. It's The Heroes of Olympus, Book 1, The Lost Hero by Rick Riordan. This is following another group of demigods, but the Roman side. So I can't go much into it without spoiling what happens in the Percy Jackson series, because technically the reading order is Percy Jackson and then these guys. So yeah, read an adventure. Maybe this might end up almost being 100% Riordan. So that'll be interesting. Minus Mr. Haig. Oh, come on. They're stuck together. And what do we got? Read a book you think will surprise you. You know what? We're going to keep on this Riordan train. Sorry for kicking the tripod. My bad. We're keeping on the Riordan train. And we're going to go. It doesn't have a dust jacket, but this is the Kane Chronicles, Book 1, The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. Obviously, I can't read you a synopsis because I don't have the dust jacket. But from my understanding, this is another mythology basis, but with Egyptian mythology. So I don't know what goes down in this at all. I know the brother's name is Carter and the sister's name is Sadie. So, where did I put our prompt paper? All right. So read a book that you think will surprise you. I'm picking this for this prompt because I have literally owned this book since, or a edition of this book since 2010, and I haven't read it because I'm a little on Egyptian mythology. Like, we learned about it so much in school. I'm not sure if it's gonna really be something I want to read, but I think it might surprise me because of the fact that it is Riordan verse. So there, Now we have 5 picks. We have technically 3 more picks. They're stuck. And we've got read a book with your favorite color on the cover. Hold on. All right, we're keeping with this Riordan theme. And I grabbed The Heroes of Olympus, Book 2, The Son of Neptune. I can't tell you what this book is about without spoiling Book 1, so just know that this is Book 2. My favorite color is kind of like that tealy, seafoam green, aqua color. Like, I don't know what it's technically called. We'll call it turquoise, like turquoise aqua. So, there's that book. All right, what do we got? Read a TBR veteran. Perfect book for this. Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, Rick Riordan, The Sword of Summer, Book 1. I started reading this back in like April. I got to page 276 and never finished it. So I'm going to say this is hands down a Rick Riordan, a TBR vet, which, you know, I'm already more than halfway through, so I don't know why I haven't finished it. TBR veteran. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's number 7. So now we need to go through our list of prompts and pick one to double up on. Maybe I'm going to bend the rules a little bit. I might. I totally might. I forgot what our prompts were. Hold on. All right. So this one actually can cover 2 prompts. Either adventure or favorite color on the cover. And we are going to go with Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Book 3, The Titan's Curse. Yet again, can't tell you what happens in this without spoiling the first 2 Percy books. But we're just going to pump out some Riordan verse, apparently. So, how am I going to stack this to show you all our TBR? Let's see, let's do 2 and 3 of that, then do this one. Book 1, Book 2, Book 1, Book 1. You know what? I want to see if we could change this out. Okay, this was most recent purchase. I'm going to bend it a little bit. How about my most recent Riordan purchase? Because let's make this 100% Riordan theme. My most recent Riordan purchase. I honestly bought a good chunk of these all at the same time, so that I could do a Riordan-a-thon, a read with Riordan-a-thon. You know what? That's what we can do. We'll start the Riordan-a-thon this month and continue it next month. Good idea. So we're gonna go with, all right, so there's Percy Jackson and the Olympians 1. We've got Heroes of Olympus. I don't want to start the Trials of Apollo because I know it's going to spoil what happens in Heroes of Olympus. And in, well, I already know what happens in Percy, but I know it spoils Heroes of Olympus in reading order. So we're not going to go with Trials of Apollo. Let's go with... Yep, we'll go with this. Magnus Chase and the Gods of Asgard, The Hammer of Thor by Rick Riordan. I can't tell you what happens in this without spoiling the other one. So, we bended it a teeny bit. A teeny bit. And let's stack all these up. Okay. I have it under the tripod, so I'm going to have to move the stack. So we have... Whew. The Last Fallen Star, The Red Pyramid, The Sword of Summer, The Hammer of Thor, The Lost Hero, The Son of Neptune, The Sea of Monsters, and The Titan's Curse. There we go. So this is going to be Believeathon, but with a heavy Riordan theme. So, remember, until next time, you are loved and you are valid.